2024 meeting of the Leavenworth Board of Zoning Appeals to order. First item on the agenda is roll call. Commissioner Ramirez?
Here.
Commissioner Bowling?
Here.
Commissioner Gravasini?
Here.
And Commissioner Horvath, I believe, is absent, and of course, I'm here, Kathy Camp. Approval of the minutes from February 26, 2024. Hopefully everyone's had a chance to look through those. Questions, additions, deletions?
No, ma'am.
Do we have a motion?
Motion to second, or approve the minutes? How are we doing that? Is that right?
Sure. Second then?
I second.
Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
All right, no old business, one item of new business. Case number 2024-08, located at 1031 Metropolitan Avenue. Staff
Okay.
report.
Thank you. As you said, this is a request for variance at 1031 Metropolitan Avenue to allow the use of an existing non-conforming sign after a change in the business name or ownership. This property had its zone general business district, and it's always been occupied by a gas station, which is an allowed use in the zoning district. It did recently change to a Sunoco gas station. They've changed some of their branding on there. The existing pole sign that's been out there, I'm not sure how long it's been there, but it's been a long time. It is non-conforming in terms of setbacks. Our regulations require that any freestanding sign be a minimum of 5 feet from any property line. It's a little bit hard to see where it is on the aerial. You can kind of see the shadow, but it's right here at the edge of the pavement, so it's basically right on the property line, so it does not meet that requirement. So section 8.15A of the development regulations again does require that a non-conforming sign be modified to conform, replaced with a conforming sign, or removed if there is a change in business name or ownership. So hence the reason that the owner is requesting the variance, so that they can reuse the existing pole sign just with the new branding on it due to the new name of the gas station. We have had another one of these out at Shrine Park and Eisenhower. Same situation, was an existing gas station that changed over to a Sunoco, and they wanted to reuse the existing signage, and that came before the Board of Zoning Appeals, and that variance was approved. I think it's been about a year and a half since that happened. So I can answer any questions for you that you might have before you get into the discussion, and the applicant and owner are here as well if you have any questions for them.
Anyone have any questions for staff?
If we get another fuel supplier, Chevron, BP, or whatever, will they have to go through the same drill?
At this location,
Yeah.
yeah, if it doesn't necessarily, if it changes the name of the business, and the owner could let you know what it was before, but if it changes the name of the business, then it would have to. So if it's changing that branding, then yes.
Okay.
So
It's always been Huns.
It's the
No,
one
sir,
across the
it's
street.
across the street from Huns.
It's the one,
This-
it's Woody's. It was Woody's.
Oh,
yeah, it was
was
a
a
Woody's.
Woody's, okay,
Yeah, it
I'm
was a
sorry.
Woody's.
Yep.
Now it's Sunoco.
Yeah, Huns is right over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and, that might be something that we could look at with our regulations, if it's the same type of business, something we could maybe take a look at, because we are starting to get a few of these. And I know with gas stations, they can change frequently.
Providers.
Yeah, so that could be something that we could take a look at with our development regulations, and potentially update that. And that is one of the things, if we start getting a lot of variance requests for something based on our regulations, then that's when we'll take a look at maybe updating it. So we can do that moving forward, but yeah, for now, since it did change, the name, since it was the fuel supplier that switched over, that's why they're here.
Yeah, particularly since the use didn't change, it's still a gas station, so
Yeah, so that's something we can take a look at for our update next year.
I think it's wise. Anybody else? Questions, concerns?
I didn't have anything.
None.
Okay. then I will open the public hearing. Is there anyone that would like to speak in favor or against the application? Yes, please, come to the podium, state your name and address.
Thank you, Council. I'm the Sam Morani. I'm the owner of the same location been mentioned for 7 Eisenhower. So I'm the same owner. We did the same development. We did sign a contract with Sunoco. It's just a branding. You know, it looks good. You know, you just give the customer a choice. And we do have a 12-year contract with them, so we're not changing soon, anytime soon. So it's a part of the upgrades. You know, right now the customer can't see any pricing right now. And that's the old digital sign. Like you have to go manually put it up. It's just a hazard. So we decided to upgrade the store. I spent almost like $200,000 on the property to fix it. Added the pump, we fixed everything on the ground. With the KDH, we brought everything under compliance and all that. So this is the last thing we have, so customer can see the price, what we're selling for actually. Today they have no idea. We just say, what's your price? They check it's 11. So that's why we're losing customers out of today. So it will be a great help for our business too and for the looks also. And we did bought this property from Wood Oil. This is the third property we bought from them and they just kept it like that. And when we bought the property, last year we owned the property from them before we were leasing it out. So it was their responsibility to spend any kind of money and they refused to do that. So when we bought the property, we said, okay, we need to upgrade the property and this is where we came up with. So it will be great help. 7 Eisenhower, when we got that approval, it really helped our business. So.
Question for you. You said you mentioned that you had purchased 3. Do you have another property that you will be bringing a sign variance on?
No, as of today, this is the third one.
Oh,
so we have the 501 Limit Street and then 700 Eisenhower and this is the third one.
Okay, gotcha.
So
Okay.
unless we have new opportunities, why not? So and in the city been good to me. I've been growing here and here we are. So and I appreciate all your help.
Any questions?
No, I'm good.
No questions.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Did you wish to speak, sir?
My name is Scott Houston, I'm with Infinity Sign, I'm his signage contractor, I'm just here if you have any questions about the signs or anything like that, so.
The sign is not internally lit at the moment, is it? The digital part, is that there? Or is it just manual
No, it's
letters?
not.
No, it's not lit right now, no.
Okay.
It's the old
Yeah,
sign.
this is current, this
Yeah.
picture is from, just in the fall.
I had the
It's,
old manual
yeah.
changeable
Yeah.
copy that's.
Yep, so they'll be putting the digital board on there, should this be approved.
Okay,
Okay.
Thank you.
thank you. Okay, close the public hearing, seeing no one else to speak in favor or opposition. Okay. Anyone have any discussion?
No.
No?
Yep.
All right then. So the applicant must show that his property was acquired in good faith and where by reason of exceptional narrowness, shallowness, or shape of this specific piece of property at the time of the effective date of the zoning ordinance, or where by reason of exceptional topographical conditions or other extraordinary or exceptional circumstances, that the strict application of the terms of the development regulations of the city of Leavenworth, Kansas, actually prohibits the use of his property in the manner similar to that of other property in the zoning district where it is located. A request for variance may be granted upon a finding of the board that all of the following conditions have been met. The board shall make a determination on each condition and the finding shall be entered into the record. The first condition is that the variance requested arises from such condition which is unique to the property in question and is not ordinarily found in the same zone or district and is not created by an action or actions of the property owner or the applicant. Commissioner Cafasini?
I agree.
I agree. Based on our previous history of granting variances for similar signs, that's the reason I agree.
I agree.
I agree.
Secondly, that the granting of the permit for the variance will not adversely affect the rights of adjacent property owners or residents.
I agree.
I agree.
I agree.
I agree.
Thirdly, that the strict application of the provisions of the development regulations from which the variance is requested will constitute unnecessary hardship upon the property owner represented in the application.
Agree.
Agree.
I agree.
Agree.
That the variance desired will not adversely affect the public health, safety, morals, order, convenience, prosperity, or general welfare.
I agree.
I agree.
I agree.
I agree.
And lastly, that the granting of the variance desired will not be opposed to the general spirit and intent of the development regulations.
I agree.
I agree.
I agree.
I agree.
In granting the variance, the board may impose such conditions, safeguards, and restrictions upon the premises benefited by the variance as may be necessary to reduce or minimize any potentially injurious effect of such variance upon other property in the neighborhood and to carry out the general purpose and intent of these development regulations. Does anybody have any conditions, safeguards, or restrictions they'd like to consider?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
All right, I don't either. With that, then, the variance is granted.
Thank you. Thank
You're
you so
welcome.
much.
Have a wonderful week.
Thank you.
Thank you. You too.
Yeah. Thank you, thank you.
Anything else
We
for
have
us?
no other business, and we do not have a meeting in April.
Oh, no April either.
Okay.
And then just to kind of give you guys a heads up, Bethany has left the city, and so you'll be getting me for the foreseeable future.
Say that again?
Bethany has left.
Oh, she has,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's always a bummer to lose someone's. Oh,
Well, we always like having you, Julie.
yes. And I like being here.
All right, entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
So moved. Second,
I second.
all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. I told my husband I thought it'd be quick.